He'll run with a QB like a motherfucker. You'd be surprised. Wish me later, coach. It's gonna be a good game. Who does he have? Aaron Rodgers. Saquon?
Aaron Rodgers' age reduction, X factor.
No
No
crazy
speed at the
speed.
receivers, really.
You got Mark Andrews. Give a fuck
Look at
about his.
Poop. Need to be worried about that. Poop. Age reduction, yeah. Corners is tough. Poop.
Oh. Not too
Look at
bad,
Aaron
honestly.
Rodgers
I'm not too
again.
worried about the speed. I think my.
No, I wouldn't be. Look at Aaron Rodgers again. Does he have an age reduction?
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, you gotta be worried about that.
The fuck?
I gotta play the Falcons. Hold on.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Right to the air is Rodgers to Barkley on the check down. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance.
Last night was a blur for some reason.
But definitely a few lapses that they're looking
I got back home at 5 in the morning.
Scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
And the big fella stepped out in a big way. And doubling him has to be priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers.
Punt that bitch away.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Why you say
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
I didn't know what he looked like.
A punt of 46, a return of 5.
Hmm?
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Yeah, I've never seen him for real.
That's my brother, man.
Yeah, that was hilarious. First time I've seen him for sure.
Yeah, he's a funny looking dude.
Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken.
Najee nice. I was going to trade him too, but I fought with him.
It's a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense.
I should have stayed outside.
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
The Buccaneers hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ooh.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen.
Had in front of it.
Packers are going to take
Pause.
possession here at their own 3-yard line.
No, that wasn't
That's
too bad.
not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Rodgers now on first down. And this will be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the
Ooh,
outside.
there's hitting
in this
best
game.
500.
He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to
There's
the
hitting best
challenge.
500 on the
I'm not betting 500 on the Nuggets. I bet him like 3 though. Ain't gonna cap.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
get your baby mama food doing there.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, let him pick it.
He's out the way.
Complete.
Nice back-to-back
I was doing too much moving around though right there. How much fuck myself. I'm glad I was in cover 2, man.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Rodgers going to throw.
I played this side.
Open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. This is taken
Oh,
in by Darnell Mooney.
he throwing risky shit. I love it.
37.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers.
Come here, Buddha.
Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Buddha Baker with a pick, and the Buccaneers are going to take.
If he was a high baller, that was a TD.
16-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Richardson.
Ooh.
Complete this one to Tyler Conklin. So the pitch and catch good for 11.
What's your still calling 95? Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
We're scoreless after one. The Packers bringing
I'm scared to throw this with fucking Harrison there and this weak ass arm you got. Look! Look at that!
I don't know why you decided to do that.
I didn't think he was gonna jump on it like that, bruh.
It's Harrison Smith. You should know that.
Not so far for this rookie because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college
He
football.
should have hit.
Ah.
Never mind.
He's got to find a way to
Ooh.
handle with these defenses throw at him.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
And he slowed it down, please.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
Touchdown on the year. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, shit.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
Oh,
you
shit.
actually have to
Bless you.
reach him. Do you
Ah, I can't get it off.
You break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Richardson now on 2nd down. Going deep here
Oh,
for
no.
Parker.
I threw that by mistake.
Intercepted again. It's Richardson's third
Oh.
of the game. Picked up
Mark, gotta get right.
possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions.
Can't believe I just threw that.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable
I'm gonna
2nd down.
go take me a shower and then I gotta
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley.
Oh, good tackle.
Finding his way down to about the 35-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I will be, I'll probably be on around like 7-ish.
Okay, bro.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop him. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Harris is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to run with Harris. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the... The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Hey, 88. 50. Hey, check 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. is left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still pretty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On play action, now Rodgers. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Second and 10. On play action, Rodgers. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A first down carry for Barkley. 96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
Here we go.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game and they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Up the middle with Barkley. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Packers.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. Open man here is Conklin. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Richardson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyler Conklin, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker's on target. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers. Slings it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end has it. Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 154 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
88, 50. Hey, take 20 from the 50. Hey, you walk over here.
Now Rodgers to Barkley on the check down. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll go to Barkley again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one. It's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 173 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A handoff, Barkley running left. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
88.
Rodgers looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit. Richardson. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Here's Richardson. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. Richardson to throw it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing here. The toss here completed to Pittman. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Over here.
A handoff to Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They held the offense.